Hi, I'm Mike Damergis here for RotoExperts.com, along with the king himself, Scott Engel. Scott, we're looking at Week 7 Royal Tips. What advice do you have from the Royal Throne?
Well, first off, I want to say you're looking
Like
very
this.
sharp today. I don't know where you shop for this outfit. Did you go to the Royal Mall, downtown in my kingdom?
It's very slendering looking, don't you think? You should
Yeah,
try it.
yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't know they had a sale on children's suits this week. Anyway, we started quarterback Matt Castle. Obviously, the good matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars. In fact, the Jaguars against any opponent are such a cake matchup that Matt Castle is a top 10 fantasy start this week. Castle has been inconsistent, but you can certainly lean on him. Good sneaky start, Donovan McNabb. I don't think that the Washington Redskins are going to be able. What are you doing?
Some cheat sheets?
Yeah, it's my cheat sheet.
Okay.
Flew it in by carrier pigeon.
Okay.
Oh, he's interrupting me here. Donovan McNabb, good start this week, Mike. I don't think that Washington's going to be able to run the ball effectively against the Chicago Bears, but they will be able to throw it, especially in the middle of the field against the cover two. McNabb is experienced enough to pick that apart. Kevin Cobb, I don't like him this week. You'll see a furious pass rush from the Tennessee Titans. Cobb's going to get hit. He's going to get hit a lot. He's going to get rattled, and he's going to look really like a young quarterback.
What kind of secrets do you have there for running back tips?
Secret. I'll share it with you, my little friend. Any time that a player faces his former team, you have to take notice. I love Willis McGahee against the Buffalo Bills, who are also having a heck of a time transitioning from a 4-3 to a 3-4 look. They're going to get bullied up front. McGahee's going to get in the end zone against his former team. Marshawn Lynch with the Seahawks this week. Absolutely love him. He gets a chance to start over in front of a home crowd. This is a franchise and a team that wanted him since April and made him feel wanted. And he's playing for a player's coach in Pete Carroll. And the matchup against Arizona, more cake. Man, I'm getting hungry.
And what else you got those tip sheet there?
Yeah, and check this out. And look at the calligraphy because it's
I
royal.
like that, yeah.
No Sean Moreno against the Oakland Raiders. The Raiders have a terrible run defense. Moreno came back last week against the Jets. More offensive balance. Moreno at least will get in the end zone. And also Felix Jones as the Dallas Cowboys actually might win this week. And I think Felix Jones can be a part of that. So we might see a happy Adam Ronis on Monday.
Hee-haw in Texas there.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, boy.
Yeah, boy.
What kind of tips do you have as far as let's go to the wide receiver. What kind of royal tips do you have out there?
Royally. He's going to be fantasy royalty this week. Patrick Creighton. I love him so much. I'm starting him in a lot of my leagues. He has to step forward and play a prominent role. Patrick Creighton is going to be the number one target for Phillip Rivers this week against a young New England secondary.
Might you knight him?
I might knight him, yes. Okay. And Anthony Armstrong. McNabb's going to do well. They need to get the ball in the hands of Armstrong. They need another playmaker to step up there in Washington. And TJ Houshmandzadeh, deep sleeper against the Buffalo Bills. Baltimore's going to move the ball at will against the Bills, and he is going to catch a touchdown in the red zone. And Marcus Colston, it's do or die. We can use all the cliches, now or never. Colston either has to score this week, or we have to forget about him.
Okay, and how are you going to fortify your throne there, your castle and everything? You need a good tight end, don't you? So what kind of tip do you have for a tight end?
I love the way this guy lays this out, man. You could tell stories to little kids.
Crown.
Thank you very much.
Sparkly, Iris.
Definitely very sparkly. Tony Moyaki, one of the top fantasy tight end starts this week. The Jaguars are going to be paying a lot of attention to Dwayne Bowe, so Moyaki's going to get the ball a lot. And also John Carlson, because of Marshawn Lynch's success, the Seahawks, give this back to me. I'm gonna send the guards after you.
Got some pigeon doo-doo on
it. The Seahawks are going to be able to use play action and get the ball to John Carlson. They've been trying to do that for weeks. He will get the ball this week. Carlson, good PPR start, and also may catch a touchdown pass.
Okay, so that's the King's Royal Tips on RotoExperts.com. Of course, you can catch himself, Scott Engel, Adam Ronis, and myself, Mike Damergis, weekdays from 7 to 11 a.m. in the East on XM 147, Sirius 211. Catch you Monday, but you'll be on Sunday night with your fantasy football analysis as well. Isn't that correct? At
8 o'clock? 8 o'clock on the Fantasy Sports Channel. Sunday night, myself and Tom Lorenzo. And don't forget the Royal Chat every Sunday. Enter the King's Palace as we give you lineup advice for 2 hours, 10 a.m. Eastern, Sunday morning.
See you then.